for this look, we're going to start on the eyes, and I already prepped them using my NYX HD concealer and my Ben Nye translucent setting powder. So for today's look, I'm going to use my E.L.F. Nude Rose Gold Palette. It was an okay palette. This is my first time really playing with it. The pigmentation could be a little bit better, but we may do. I'm going to take this soft transition shade. It's sort of like a neutral brown, and I'm going to put that just loosely in my crease. And I'm going to focus it mainly on the outer corners, but I am going to drag this all over my crease, really blow it out with this Morphe blending brush. Once I feel like I have that transition shade going, I'm going to go in with this mauve deeper type of shade, and I'm going to put this more so controlled in my crease, and I'm also using a Morphe brush for this. This came in a collection, so there's no number. It's more like a domed shaped brush, so it's easier for a more controlled crease defining type of situation. Now I'm going to go into this plummy shimmery color. I'm going to put this in my outer V. The shimmer really doesn't show up once I blend it out. And again, this is another Morphe brush. This was part of the Rose Gold collection. And this is kind of like a flat, it kind of has like a flat shape to it. I'm going to be focusing this only in my outer V, building this up until I feel like it is defined enough. And then I'm going to use the same brush I used to put in that first shade, and I'm just going to wipe this over everything with no additional product to ensure that there's no harsh lines and to make sure that that deep plum color really blends well with the other two colors I have. And I felt like it kind of blended away some of the darkness, so I'm just adding a little bit more of that plummy shade to my outer V. So next I'm going to take this flat shading brush. I got this from wish.com in a little kit, and I'm going to take that first shade in the palette. It's like a white shimmery shade, and I'm going to put this on my brow bone, and I'm also going to put this on my lid. Like that white shade was pigmented enough for what I was trying to do, so I'm just going to take Jeffree Star's highlighter in Ice Cold, and with my finger I'm going to put that on my cleaning up with the E.L.F. makeup remover to really get a sharp sort of winged look. Now that that's cleaned up, I'm going to take Jeffree Star's liquid lipsticks in Dominatrix and in Sagittarius. I'm going to put those on the back of my hand, and I'm going to mix those together to really get a mauve brown type of shade. And now I'm going to take some Scotch tape, and I'm going to take a piece off. I put this on my arm a couple times to really get it less sticky so it's less harsh on my eye. And I'm going to place that in a slant on my eye to really make a clean eyeliner effect. And now I'm just taking this very thin brush. This is also by Morphe, and I'm going to use it for an eyeliner using those two liquid lipstick shades that we mixed together. As you can see, it created a nice, I would say neutral mauve sort of brown shade. And the tape is going to help with me creating a sharper wing since this brush made it difficult to do so. And now I'm going to prep my skin with the Nivea's Men Sensitive Post Balm Aftershave. This is the only primer I've been using at the moment. I am trying to look for more primers, but it's just hard when this one is so cheap and works so great. And I'm going to go in with the Milani 2-in-1 foundation. I'm in the shade 4 in case anybody is wondering. And please excuse my bandana. I had washed my hair and I molded it in a ponytail so that way my wig would fit better, and the bandana is staying molded while I do my makeup. With this foundation, I like to go in sections because I find that it dries sort of fast on me. So I'm just going to do this cheek first, and then I'll move on to the Now that my whole face is done with the foundation, I went ahead and did my eyebrows off camera, and there they are looking beautiful. And I also put on mascara. And now I'm going to conceal and highlight with my Rimmel True Match Concealer in the shade 225. And I'm going to put that under my eyes, on my nose, my forehead, my chin, and my cupid's bow. And then I'm going to blend it out with the same Real Techniques sponge that I used on my foundation. My under eyes to be a little bit more bright, so I'm gonna go in with my NYX HD concealer, and I forgot what shade this is in. It's like fair or something like that, and I'm just gonna put that right underneath my eyes just to brighten it up just a little bit more. And now I'm going to set my under eye and basically my whole entire face with the Kat Von D Lock-It Setting Powder. This is the translucent one that she came out, the first one. This isn't any one of the of her fancy new shades of setting powders. This is just her translucent powder. And now I'm going to bronze up my skin using this NYX bronzer. This was my first time using it, and look how orange. Yeah, I was shocked. It was super orange. And I'm just using a Morphe brush for this. since it was so bright, I'm going to take the first two shades in the Shade Light palette, my Kat Von D, and I'm just going to kind of go over that, just sort of diffuse it a little bit. And this is a trick that anybody can do if you end up putting on too much bronzer or too much blush. Just take a setting powder close to your skin tone and a different brush and just sort of blend it in, and it will dial the shade down just a little bit. Since I didn't want my forehead to be orange, I'm taking my Wet n Wild bronzer in the shade Ticket to Brazil, and I'm going to put that on my forehead and just a little bit on my nose since I didn't want a strong contoured nose, and a little bit under my lip. And this is part of the BH Cosmetics Rose Gold brush collection that I'm using to do this with. I also put a little bit on my cheek just to help with that orangeness a little bit, hoping that that would just make it look better, and it definitely did. I definitely love how it turned out. Now going back to the eyes, I'm going back in with that plum shade, and I'm going to take a small blending brush. This is a pencil brush by Morphe, and I'm going to put that on the outer half of my lower lash line, and I'm going to connect that to the wing we created. And then I'm going to take that mauve shade that we use to define the crease, and I'm going to take a different brush. This is a flat shading brush, and with just the tip of that, I'm going to blend that with that plummy shade, and I'm going to put that on the rest of my lash. And now I'm going to take some Benefit Roller Lash, and I'm going to define my lower lashes. I already did this to my upper lashes, as you can probably tell. And now I'm taking Flexitarian by ColourPop. This is one of their highlighters, and I'm going to put that in the inner corner just to really give me a pop. And I'm also going to put this under the brow for a little highlight and a little bit. I put the white eyeliner from ColourPop, I forgot the name of it, in my waterline, and now I'm going to highlight with Flexitarian, and I'm going to use a Real Technique sponge. And just side note, I tried shopping online on ColourPop the other day, and I can't find their stick eyeliners anywhere. Did they stop selling them? I don't know. I really want to get more and get this shade again because it breaks so easily, but it's so cheap and it stays in my waterline even when my eyes water, and I just couldn't find it on their website, so I don't know what's up with that. But I put that on my nose, my cupid's bow, and my cheeks with a Real Technique sponge because I feel like it just helps it melt into the skin. And just for a little bit more of a pop, a little bit more flavor, I'm going to go back over that with a Morphe fan brush and ice cold. And now you can see I'm going to the eyes, girl. Get them shades, get them sunglasses to shield you. And for my lipstick today, I'm going to go in with Scorpio by Jeffree. I felt like this really played well into my whole mauve cool tone purple look. And now to set my face, I'm going to go in with the NYX Matte Setting Spray to really lock everything down, keep me less oily throughout the day, because that does happen. And here is the finished look with my wig. I really hope that you guys love this tutorial. I hope you're loving my hair as much as I am, as you can clearly see. Thank you for watching, and I will see you guys very, very shortly in my next one. All right? Bye-bye.